A live look at the well-known Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Jarvarius Ward brings him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Panther 11, cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Milton now on 3rd down. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down. Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Has it at the 13. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 34. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best print, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18. Ready?
Richardson on 3rd. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's descended upon quickly and dropped down. It looks like a yard gain. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Flush down now to his left. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Gets him on the quick hitter. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 target. Ready.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Escapes a defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Tap, the Eagles. Ready.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you think about those memories that's happening in mind overseas. You feel alive like you can.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
60 Eagles. Cut 19. Check smash. Go check.
Play fake, it's Milton. He puts some juice on it deep. That's caught at the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He cuts it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther, go.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal.
70 line. Dragon 60. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Richardson back to throw. Over the screen to Taylor. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready.
On the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the air, third and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I think that was the time of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Kevin Tyrus. Cougar 19.
Newton out of the pistol here. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Tag! Bronco 80!
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Raiders with 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
There's Milton, 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Down. 70.
White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
It's not enough. You solid, clever, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you did it in myself, but it's not enough. I get it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Ready?
From the gun, Taylor. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. From the 25 on 2nd down. The Raiders get there and take him down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's fourth down.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Sanchez, the kickoff for Indiana.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that, street.
It's an option right that begins this drive. A lateral goes haywire, fumble. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Pretty clear case of the QB not finding anything open downfield, just trying to improvise, make something out of nothing. Quarterbacks not known for keeping as good a grip on that ball as the runners. He's got to punch free pretty easily for the turnover.
Play action on first down. Rolling out to his left. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get to first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Check it down to Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him on that play. And it's good for Indianapolis, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready?
Richardson now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked off by Darian Porter. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He's got a man left. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Brought in by his back here, it's Shenty. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw, Milton. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready?
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Panther 11.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's set out after getting them away from their own goal line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. This gets up past the 20. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He lofts it deep left. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Taylor now up the middle. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Trap 60, trap 60.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running back sent in motion. They motion the tight end over. This is Genty on second. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Ryan. Liking, 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Launch this one up, looking deep to the right side. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Another give here to Genty. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80.
Back to Genty. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17.
Ready. Liking, 18.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Works this back towards the middle block, and that thought worked out. Winds up with a gain of 8. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Check, check. Go.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders Raiders have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12. The 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll toss it. Genty drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And off to Genty. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Indy.